Welcome to Eastervian Readings. I'm the Reverend Rock, your consciousness coordinator, and today we're going to discuss the fourth day, meaning the fourth day in the creation of the heaven and the earth and mankind, a kind of man. What is so significant about the fourth day? The fourth day is when the proverbial Lord created the signs, the zodiac signs, the astrological signs. And that's exactly what they are, signs for us to interpret events, personality, so forth and so on. And I'm going to go into the biblical text to, convey these messages that astrology and the zodiac signs are not pagan and are of the Bible. Genesis 1:14, the King James Version. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years." Genesis 49, King James Version. Verse 2 and so forth. And I quote, "Gather yourselves together, and hear ye, sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel, Israel." Remember, Israel is a culmination of words of Isis, Ra, and Elohim. Isis is the Egyptian Kemetic deity, goddess of fertility. Ra is the life force that is inherent in living things. And El is the singular form of the Hebrew word Elohim. So you have Isis, Ra, El, Israel, your father. Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity and the excellency of power, unstable as water. Thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed and defiledest thou it. He went up to my couch. Reuben will be equivalent to Aquarius, because he is unstable as water. And Aquarius is the water bearer. Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Meaning that they are brothers. They are the Castor and Pollux of the Greek mythology of the sign Gemini. They are brethren. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stopped down. He couched as a lion. So Judah, obviously, is Leo, the lion from the tribe of Judah, Judah to be specific. Zebulun shall dwell at the heaven of the sea, and he shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon. That's Cancer. the dweller of the sea, the crab. EASqare is a strong ass crouching down between two burdens. Crouching down between two burdens. The scales of the Libra is EASqare. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of EASqare. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path, that biteth the horse's heels, so his rider shall fall backward. Orpheus, which is in between the sign of Sagittarius, which is the horse that falleth back, and Scorpio. Orpheus is Dan, the serpent bearer. That's the 13th sign that they so conveniently left out in those past years, that they just reintroduced into the modern zodiac present day. Orpheus, or simply Serpentarius, the serpent bearer. Dan, Google it, the 13th sign. I did a video about Dan and the serpent bearer and Orpheus in one of my previous videos. Check it out. It's called Secrets of the Serpent. Alright. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Gad would be Aries, a troop. Aries is who? The god of war. A troop is a soldier, a warrior. Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Naphtali is a hind let loosed. He giveth goody words. A hind would be Taurus, the bull, let loose. Yusuf is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well whose branches run over the wall. The archers have surely grieved him, and shot at him, and hated him. The archers was whom other than Sagittarius, the archer, the centaur with the bow. But his bow abode in his strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Yaqub. Alright, I'm not going to go into deeper to the rest of them, but you get the point. That the 12 tribes of Israel, literally the 13th tribes of Israel, are literally talking about the 13 signs of the zodiac. Tribe just means group of people with similar characteristics, as opposed to what we was taught in these falsehood schools. So you if they say you're the tribe of you're the tribe of Judah, you are a Leo, all Leos. You're from the tribe of Libra, all Libras. You're from the tribe of Serpentarius, all Serpentarius. And remember that, there's 13 as opposed to 12. The moon has 28 days in a lunar cycle. 28 times 13 is 364. The month of Veda, which lies directly in the century of the 13th calendar, is the only month that has 29 days, which gives a lunar year, equivalent to the solar year, 365 days. There's no need to take a day from February and add it to August and all of this other crap that they use to manipulate and discourage us from learning who we are, truly are, from us knowing thyself. Job 26:13, King James Version. By the Spirit he hath garnished the heavens, his hand hath formed the crooked serpent. That alludes to Serpentarius, aka Orpheus, aka the serpent bearer, aka the 13th sign that was omitted for centuries by the Council of Nicaea, which Constantine the Great had formed, and the Vatican. Luke 21 and 25, King James Version. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So all of these verses are from the Bible. I give the chapter and the verses and the book. Again, you don't have to take my word for it. It's in your Bible. These are the things that your Masonic, your Freemasonic preacher, or your Eastern Star deaconess doesn't tell you about. And mix not truth up with falsehood and hide the truth while you know. That's in the Quran. That's just a small excerpt of, the fourth day. I conclude my broadcast. You'll have a pleasant evening. I'm out. 1.